Hello everyone, Jonathan here from M Games, and in this video I'm going to be showcasing my Camera Tools add-on for Blender. This is to help me improve my portfolio renders, and some of these settings are based off of Blender Bob's YouTube tutorials. He has some good information. I highly recommend his YouTube channel. Now that being said, these settings are my settings and might not be realistic, but I think they're stylized enough to be pretty cool. So let's see what settings we have here. You have perspective, orthographic, and panoramic. So if I just change them now. And we're going to go into perspective. I'm going to change this to 24, 50, 80, and 210. And these are the Blender camera data settings. So when I change them, you can see exactly what is changing. You have the focal length, you have the sensor size, and really crank those up and get some interesting results. You can turn that down, you can get some blurry stuff. You can also check the camera to view, and it will allow you to move the camera anywhere you feel like would be good. Change this to orthographic. I like to use 210. And we'll change the focal length, which is now changing the orthographic scale. I'll just uncheck that so we can move around. Now, also one thing to notice is whenever you change the camera, it is also changing the scene camera. So whenever you render, it's going to render from here. So one thing to notice is whenever I change through the different cameras, the settings match what the camera settings are. So you'll notice the focal length is 7.8. And you have 36 for the sensor and 15 for the f-stop. If I go over here, you have 10.9 for the f-stop, you have 7.5 for the orthographic scale, and 3.6. So I'm just going to change this down to 1, just as an example. Change over here, it's 3.6, change back, it's 1. You can hover over any of these settings and press the backspace key, and it will reset. Also, you can uncheck the Use Depth of Field. Select a different camera. You'll notice that the depth of field is checked for this camera. And go back, the depth of field is not checked. The camera to view will always remain locked. It doesn't change per different camera selected. And what if you want to add a camera to the scene? Well, I'll Shift A. Add in a camera, move this over here, and then I'll press 0 to go into camera view. I will select the new camera. I'm going to check camera to view, and then I'll just navigate like normal. Find a good spot that I like, and we'll set the 210. I'm going to go with orthographic. Leave that alone. Let's see here. And we'll check Use Depth of Field. Then you can press G and then ZZ twice, as long as the camera is active, to get some better effects. And there you go. So you can set up cameras in whichever way you want. And once you find a good angle that you like, you can press the F12 key, and it will render out exactly what you were seeing before. Don't mind the white. I have a compositor setting that shouldn't be there for Eevee. Hopefully this add-on will be available on GitHub soon, as well as possibly Gumroad and the Blender Market. And hopefully this will be useful to you. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.